I heard an old man preach downtown with tears rolling off his face. He spoke about a wounded king who took a sinner's place. He said, son, you can run so far, but grace still knows your name. And every word cut through my soul like fire through the rain. I swore I would never fall away, never break your heart again. But fear has a way of pulling chains on weak and reckless men. Maybe I'm that runaway, maybe I'm the guilty one. Maybe I'm the voice that cried, crucify God's only son. For a handful of empty things, I threw your love away, but you still spread your arms for me and chose my cross that day. I chased the world for little highs that faded in the dark. I filled my hands with dust and smoke while losing who you are. And every night I heard your voice somewhere beyond my shame, still calling out a prodigal who barely knew his name. Lord, I don't deserve your mercy after all the roads I chose, but somehow in my wreckage your forgiveness still overflows. Maybe I'm that runaway, maybe I'm the guilty one. Maybe I'm the voice that cried, crucify God's only son. For a handful of worthless things, I threw your love away, but you still spread your arms for me and chose my cross that day. I drove the nails with all my pride, I crowned your head with doubt. Still you look through blood-filled eyes and never cast me out. I was lost inside my darkness, far beyond what I could see, but mercy walked into my grave and bought me back for free. Maybe I'm that runaway, maybe I'm the thief at night. Maybe I'm the broken soul still hiding from the light. For a lifetime full of failures and every sin in me, God looked down from heaven's throne and still came after me. No, I'll never understand it, why love would set me free, but the cross became the proof that grace still wanted me. I've been tired of feeling tired, running circles, chasing fire, trying hard to fill the space with empty things I can't replace. And every road I took alone only pulled me farther from home. I had everything I thought I needed, still felt cold inside my soul. searching far and wide for something real that lasts inside. And all these things I used to chase never gave my heart real peace. Every promise turned to smoke, every high just left me weak. I don't wanna lose my soul chasing things that leave me cold. I just wanna find my way back into your arms again. Oh, I'm running, yeah, I'm running back home like a prodigal, trying to find where I belong. I know going back ain't easy after all the ways I ran, but maybe grace still waits for me with open arms and steady hands. And every scar I carry now, every fear I held somehow, only makes me want the truth more than all this hollow crowd. I don't need the money, I don't need the fame, none of it can save me, none of it will stay. When I stand before you, face to face one day, I just wanna know I didn't waste my life away. I don't wanna lose my soul chasing things that leave me cold. I just wanna find my way back into your arms again. Oh, I'm running, yeah, I'm running back home like a prodigal, trying to find where I belong. I'm lost in this feeling, trying hard to believe again. Going back ain't easy, but it leads me straight to you. Now I'm running, yeah, I'm running back home like the prodigal. I was driving down a nowhere road with a Bible on the seat, trying hard to drown the voices out, whispering defeat. I heard a preacher on the radio say, son, don't lose your faith, but the devil knows exactly how to make a liar out of grace. Yeah, I sing the songs on Sunday mornings, raise my hands up high. Then Monday comes and I go right back to living two damn lives. I know the truth, I know the cross, I know the nails, the crown, the cost. Still I trade eternity for things that never set me free. Lord, why do I keep running back to the dirt you pulled me from? Why do I keep breaking hearts when yours was the only one? Maybe I'm a different than Judas, maybe I'd have done the same. 30 silver coins are just my selfishness, either way I sold your name. Yeah, I denied you with my silence, turned my back when pressure came. And the truth is I've betrayed your love 1,000 different ways. There's a war inside my chest tonight, between my flesh and soul. One side wants the narrow road, one side wants control. And every scar upon my hands reminds me what you carried then. A holy man with open wounds, still calling broken men. I can hear you through the thunder, through the shame I never be, saying, child, I knew your failures before I washed your feet. Maybe I'm no different than Peter, swearing I would never leave, then folding under fear before the rooster even screamed. Baby, I'm the thief beside you, with nothing good to bring. Still somehow paradise was waiting for a wretch like me. And I don't understand that kind of mercy. I don't deserve that kind of love, that a king would leave his heaven just to pull me from the mud. I hammered every single nail with all the sins I hide. Still you looked me in the eyes and said, you're worth my life. Maybe I'm the prodigal, maybe I'm the falling rain, maybe I'm the worst of sinners, still washed clean by grace. No, I'll never be forgiven by the things that I can do, but the blood that ran on Calvary still makes dead hearts new. And every road I wandered down just led me back to truth, that God already knew my shame and somehow loved me through.
I was burning down the highway, driving way too fast at night. Heart full of bad decisions, head full of neon lights. Every town looked the same to me, every bar another lie. I kept saying I was fine while watching pieces of me die. Then you walked in like mercy through a broken swinging door, sat beside my silence like you'd known me long before. Yeah, you saw through all the smoke and all the hell I tried to hide, and somehow you stayed long enough to pull me back alive. If you never held my hand, I'd still be running from myself, still chasing empty shadows, still drowning with nobody's help. If I never heard your voice, I'd still be lost out in the dark. You turned a dead end road around and lit a fire inside my heart. Girl, where would I be if you never found me? Some men spend forever wearing loneliness like skin, building walls around their souls, too scared to let love in. I was no different, I I was halfway gone for good, till you took this restless man and loved him like nobody could. There were nights I nearly gave up, nights I pushed you away, but you stood there through the wreckage when I had nothing left to say. Now every morning feels different when your name's beside mine, like grace showed up unannounced right when I ran out of time. If you never held my hand, I'd still be running from myself, still chasing empty shadows, still drowning with nobody's help. If I never heard your voice, I'd still be lost out in the dark. You turned a dead end road around and lit a fire inside my heart. Girl, where would I be if you never found me? Hey, yeah. Oh, I can't undo the miles behind me, can't erase the man I was, but every road that nearly broke me somehow led me into your love. If you never came along, I'd never know what home could mean. Never felt a quiet kind of love strong enough to rescue me. And if I never saw your smile, I'd still be searching for the light. Yeah, you gave this worn out soul a reason to believe again tonight. Girl, where would I be if you never found me? Oh, yeah. I don't run like I did back then, a little more gray underneath my skin, but the morning still rose and slow, and the river still finds where it goes. I've watched some dreams rise and fall, heard old echoes down the hall, but the things that matter most somehow always seem to stay around. We're all drifting like smoke in the air, trying to hold on to moments we share. The older I get, the less I need. A little more love, a little more peace. Time keeps moving like an old song rhyme. Ain't nothing wrong with a little more time. There's an old gas station down the road, still selling coffee and styrofoam. I used to rush through every mile, now I just drive and watch the sky. Every scar and every line feels like proof I stayed alive. And every year that comes and goes leaves a little truth to hold. We're all drifting like smoke in the air, trying to hold on to moments we share. The older I get, the less I
wishing I was younger, yeah. Every road I've traveled on made me who I am. We're all drifting like smoke in the air, just passing through without knowing where. The older I get, the more I find life ain't measured by the hands of time. The days go fast, but the heart still shines. Ain't nothing wrong with a little more time. Porch light's been on for days. I never turned it off. You said you'd only be gone a minute. Now I don't know what that was. There's dust on the picture frame from the trip we never took. I keep it facing the doorway, like you might still look. Mug's not here this morning. There's a ring where it used to stay. I wiped it once, then stopped myself. Didn't want it washed away. The radio plays that station you always used to hate. I leave it running in the kitchen just to fill the empty space. The porch light stayed on for you. Every night I wait, like you might come back through that door, like it's not too late. The porch light stayed on for you, but the nights keep getting long. I don't know who I'm waiting for, but I leave it on. There's a crack along the hallway we said we'd fix last spring. I trace it with my finger, like it might mean something. I found your old receipt today from a place we used to go. I folded it back in my wallet. Guess I'm not ready to let it go. I thought you'd come back easy, like you always used to do, but the silence in this house says I'm the only one who knew. Oh, the porch lights stay on for you. Every night I wait, like you might come back through that door, like it's not too late. The porch lights stayed on for you, but the nights keep getting long. I don't know who I'm waiting for, but I leave it on. Oh, the porch light's still on tonight. Guess I'll leave it there.